I don't know that we had audio for the first couple of minutes, so I'm gonna say welcome back to Escape from Pertam, and yeah, so we're gonna get started. We had a super long episode last episode. Hey, thanks for joining. Sorry about the congestion. So let's, well, what do we got here? We got some Clank Cola. We're gonna hold off and do that on the work day. We got a whole lot done last episode, and this episode, we've got a lot more to do. We have this outpost down here to strip for parts and to replenish our supplies of things to do. You know what? I just remembered what we wanted with this, actually. I remember what we're gonna do. We wanted an armory to put in here. So we're going to go ahead and slap an armory right here. It took me a second to remember what it was, but a place to put all our tools, so hence the armory. I don't want dark gray. This isn't the Star Wars situation. Even though that would be kind of cool to do a Star Wars-y type of thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get that in there. Need interior plates. Okay. Let's go find some interior plates since you want to be that way. Let's see here. There we are. Take that and that. I might not need that, but I might. I don't know. I want that and that. Alright, I think that's everything you need for an armory. So let's go ahead and slap that sucker in there. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take that off and we're gonna throw a we're gonna throw one of these right here. Bam! Alright, get us some more infrastructure. Although, it would have been kind of cool maybe to have a window there, but eh. We need computer chips. Okay, so... Alright, we'll get these in here, then we're going to empty out everything. Alright, now we've got some storage and a little more organization, which I really like. So let's go ahead and snatch that up. Bugs. Of course we got bugs. Alright, it's always when the slowdown happens is when you know you got bugs. Come on, any day now. Do. Oh boy, they just always like to show up, don't they? Yep, chew them up, guys. Let them have it. Nice little thump, 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 thump. Oh yeah, that's what we like. That's what we want to hear, is the boom, boom, boom. I don't think I'm going to keep the smaller end ones there, because it just seems kind of silly. What other kinds of equipment do we have stashed away in here? We can also move our foodstuffs up to the locker also. So, okay, grab those. We don't need these. Those can be whatever. Oh yeah, we can actually put these into something too. Actually, you know what? That might be smarter. We're gonna put all those in the, and we're gonna call it a medical cabinet. Let's see. Take that and that. I'm looking to see if, oh what? Yep, we want all those. Okay. I'll take that too. And that. Okay, I think that is... Oh wait, no, there's another one here. All these little books and tablets and stuff, we'll put these away over here too. Alright, this, I think this pretty much covers it, so let's go ahead and jump over here. Alright, so we can, in here, we can get the extra tools. So we'll send that over there. Actually, we'll put that there too. That there too. That also. Alright, I think that covers it. Cool. And then over here is where we're going to put the first aid. And then we have all these different things that we've acquired, and those are all going to go over here in this deal here. So, all right, cool. So let's go ahead and start our day out with some breakfast, because that's what we always do. And let's go with some flatbread. Today's breakfast is going to be, we're going to put 2 slices of flatbread in there, and we've got to have the obligatory coffee. We have 2 months supply. So let's go ahead and have a sit down. We're going to have a seat right here. We're going to have a little bit of coffee. And then we'll have flatbread. A flatbread topped with vegetables and tangy sauce. Crisp at the edges, soft in the center, often passed off as pizza. So basically, we're having pizza today. Well, we will when we digest what we ate. No feeding their faces. Alright, well, just like that. Alright, now, let's go down and take care of some business. I'll go ahead and do this. We do have work we need to do. We need to seal this all off, get this stuff welded up. So, wow, look at, it's the Dune Sea. Alright, bugs. I don't care if the bugs are a problem, because you know what? I wanted to jump down. There we go. Alright. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to work. Oh, well, that was annoying. Now that should access, here we go, perfect. And once that gets full up, then we'll go up topside and fix that. Alright, well, I guess that's the way that's gonna go down. No problem. Wow. I know there's more of this underground, but it's really hard to... I'm not about to go digging. Oh, that's full. Alright, cool. Well, you know what that means? It's time to go back up into the ship, offload our stuff. But instead of offloading just to offload, I think what we'll do is we'll use this material and just start working on some stuff up here and then go from there. And that's what I think we're going to do. So we got a lot of stuff that needs fixing, so let's get it fixed. Okay, let's go outside and go topside and see what we got up here that we need to get some work done on. Let's see. Good, that's still there. Oh, snap! What do we got here? Oh, wow! I dropped it and it and it must have broken open or something. Wow, nice. Hey, Matthew, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dump some stuff in here because that's how we're gonna roll. Oh, that's just brilliant. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think... Oh wait, there's one more piece right here. You know what it is? It's too high up. Ah! Whatever. I'm not playing that game with this thing. Alright, so let's get back down here and get to business. Okay, that is going to stay there. We'll take this, and we'll drop that in there, and that in there, because those are not things that we're going to be messing with right away. And we'll take those. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see here. We got everything else is all ground down. Of course, we've got more work we need to do on this back deck, but everything that's been put in place, it's been done. So let's go ahead and get this set up. All right, cool. Color schemed in here because this is a good opportunity to go ahead and get the rest of this stuff in place. So let's do that. I'm going to get we want that half walkway right here. Man, not that one, I guess. Yeah, that one right there. That's the one we want right there. Well, here's the plan, Matthew. The plan is we are escaping from Pertam, but there were some rules. All large grid had to be flyers. We could not make a mobile grid that was on the ground, and we could not make a stationary grid on the ground either. So we had to do a mobile airship for our base. So the plan is to gather enough materials to build us an orbit-capable ship, which we will launch from this platform right here. But we had to get our Land Rover in place. We had to get the airship built so we had a base of operations. And this ship will go up into a high altitude. And from there, we can launch our orbit-capable ship because we cannot use any kind of atmospheric thruster on the orbit-capable ship. Just like we cannot use any ion or hydrogen drives on any planetary aircraft. And that's basically the idea. And then, of course, it's salvage rules, meaning that the assemblers do not produce any components. So the only thing that can make components is going to be the survival kit, and any other components that we need, we have to salvage. We have to strip it out of whatever we discover. And that's the rules, plain and simple. Oh, and one other thing, no jetpacks. So yeah, that's a thing. And that's kind of what it is. So the goal is to get off the planet and into orbit. That's all we need to do. But it's a step-by-step process to get there, and we're trying. We're really trying. So let's go ahead and get down here and go back to work, getting the rest of this stuff lined up. I just want to try to get as much of this built up with the stuff we get here. I want to get this ship finished. Don't get me wrong, guys. I absolutely 110% want to be able to get the orbit-capable ship done, and we will. But right now, it's just a simple case of let's work on what we've got going on. Alright, that's good. Oh wait, let's get down here and make sure this has got, okay. A lot of small steel tubes needed for these things, but I want to make sure I got enough girders in play for that. Good to go, good to go, good to go. Alright, and a few more motors going to there for you. And we're going to get that done, that done. The hydrogen tanks are going to be for when we get the ship put together. Oh. Fun times, meteor storm. Alright, and then this area back here, we'll get this done up too. Okay, so what do we got left? So we've got some, alright, so we want this. And we want this. That was weird. I swore that thing moved. Oh well. Alright. So let's see here. Okay, this is gonna require... I'm gonna take those apart and use these to get the floor in place. Alright, cool. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Okay, so we need to get... Now, how are we going to do this? Got steel plates? We do. I think we need to get some steel plates across here. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Grid readjustment, that makes sense. That makes actually a lot of sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that there, that there, and this there. Okay, so that should seal up that side there. Even though we're not going to be airtight with that there like that, are we? No. So we're going to want to do something like that there. And this, we're going to do a angle. We'll do like that. Cool. And then we got the same kind of setup here. So we're going to go with an angle here. And then we'll do... Ooh, actually, that I like that. That's actually really cool. But that's not going to work because I want access to the other side, so no. Even though I really like the idea of the archway there, I'm like really not okay with... Hey, looks like the bugs are showing up. Yep, I know. The lag basically just means that all the bugs are showing up, so it's ramping up the spawn of the bugs. I like the overwhelming swarm, it's really cool. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. Okay, that should airtight that section up. It makes me wonder about a few things, but we'll try and see. We got one motor that goes in there. Okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. Alright, and then, yeah, so let's go ahead and see about getting this set up here. Huh. I liked having the angle down on that. I think, well, I mean, we could do another doorway right here if we wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary because we got the ladder that comes down to this side here. So I think that we could seal this off, but how do I want to do that? Well, I think we're gonna go with, yeah, one motor progress. Oh, you know, we're stripping things down, you know. I just I'm going through and I'm just getting stuff in place that I want to get in place. I'm trying to decide if I want to leave a gap here for windows or whether I want the windows to be smacked up on the outside of this. That's what I'm trying to decide. Ooh, I have an idea. What about bay windows from the inside? Let's take a look at how that looks. Because that could be a way to go, maybe? No. No, bay window'd have to be attached somehow to the outside of this. I mean, we could do it. I know how we do it. And then we could put the... I don't put the terrarium over that. Let's do... Yeah, we'll have to do a lip, and then we'll set the terrarium right here. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. I really like the terrarium. I think it'll go really well in our little aft sitting area here. So let's go ahead and find it. Let's see, where are you? Where is that little terrarium at? Oh wait, it's on this side here. Okay. Aquarium, desert terrarium, forest terrarium. Oh, that's really cool. But I like the desert terrarium. I think that the desert terrarium is very apropos for this. So we'll go desert terrarium on that side. And then right here, we'll go with the inset planter maybe? Nah. No, that's not going to go well there. But it would go well there. Yeah, it really would actually. Then we could go with an inset aquarium right here maybe? No. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do the terrarium forest. And then on this side over here, we'll we could go with another inset planter, I guess. And then that way, but if we do that, it's going to be coming in here, and then, but we could, if we did that, we could set up a couch here, and on this side I could put my desk back, which was really kind of cool. I liked having my captain's chair, captain's desk right in front here like that. I can sit there, look out there and see what's going on. Come in here, people can sit down. You've got lighting and stuff here on either side. I like that. Okay, so now we know what we're going to do with this. Let's go ahead and get these things loaded up with as much materials as we can. There we go. Cool beans. Alright, so we've done everything we can do with this, so the rest of this can get put away. It all goes in the hole. And then let's go down to the connector, and we're going to pull a bunch of stuff from that connector. So. Alright, let's go back and get some welding done down here. Yeah, there's nothing else in there for us, so we'll just go ahead and drop these off in this little spot here. And we're going to pull from the connector again. I know I'm not going to need any of that. And let's see, we're going to pull those. And we don't need that, and yeah, I think we're pretty good on that. So let's go back down to the connector. Progress is progress, guys. Little bits at a time. We better eat some food, man. We skipped our breakfast. That's not cool. All right. Let's see. Motor for you. Motor for you. Alright. Alright, cool. So the rest of this goes down here. Alright, you're full. Stick the rest into you. How about that? Alright. And then I think the connector... Yeah, the landing deck is on the top deck, aft. I've already got the connector in place, I got the markings in place and the lighting on it. Oh, sorry to hear you're sick, Matthew. I hope you feel better. Thank you so much for joining us when you're not feeling well. Alright, so that takes care of that. And then we're going to take and have another coffee. Okay, we'll close this off here. Okay, well, it looks like it's time to go down and get some more stuff in a minute. I don't have anywhere to sit out there, do I? We do need to close that up, too. I don't really have anywhere to sit, so we're going to sit in here. And we'll look out over the sand dunes. We'll just sit here for a few minutes, kind of chill. And then we'll go back down and get back to grinding stuff down. I was curious if if those bugs actually got on the platform, or if they were all the way around it. I'm gonna guess they probably got on the platform. So we're gonna want to be prepared for that possibility. All right, let's go ahead and jump down here. Let's get the situation rolling here. death rules? No, not really. I generally only I only generally respawn about 3 times without, you know, where I don't have a save spot. That's generally kind of how I play the game. After the 3rd respawn without a respawn point, I generally call it done. Thought I heard a sound of a squawk. Alright, so I think at this point we're going to go ahead and call it, because if I grind too much I won't be able to get access to my ship, and we don't want that. So an idea about maybe a spider infestation survival. Hey, that's really cool. You know, I thought about that on I did have something similar set up with on a planet in my Lost in Space. But yeah, planet infestation survival is actually absolutely awesome. That's a good idea. It actually can turn in. You can actually, through certain mods, like more spiders, or depending upon the planet you're going to use. There's ones that you can bring spiders onto Earth. There's ones that you can bring spiders onto Mars, and you just need a couple of those. The more spider ones are really good because that will overload you with spiders. The mods will reduce the cooldown time between spawns, so you could very easily do something like that. Like I said, I did one on Cerratos in the Lost in Space series. That was where I first got stuck, where I had no ice, had no way to really do anything, couldn't fly, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't leave the planet, and that's how the first season ended. And then the new season started out in another planet in the system, and so we'll have to go back to Cerratos because we were going to have to hack the satellite panel to finish that series. But yeah, absolutely you can do those. Yeah, Mars is really cool too, but you know what? I kind of think Triton is people miss that one, and that one's a lot like Mars, except it's got water that's like right there, and you can make Titan a bigger planet, and that's a pretty cool one too. But any planet can be kind of, you know, but Mars is pretty bad. That's a really it's a tough world, but it's very mining heavy in my opinion. I like it. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, I think we can get a little bit of welding done with these things actually right here. Let's see if we can get some of this stuff done. Good. We're gonna have to get the back side of these things though. Oh snap, that thing rotates. I didn't realize that. Alright, seats in place. Alright, let's go ahead and okay, we got small steel plates in that, small steel plates in that. Oh snap, we are active with this one. Oh.
Meteor storm inbound.
What the hell? Why does that sound like... I only did that because I don't want those small hydrogen tanks to activate and suck up all of our stuff from our food. Alright, now we can bring this back. speaking of food, now that we're done with this other, let's go ahead and drop these off. Let's go check on our foodstuffs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I disabled it by turning it off. That way we don't have to worry about draining the ice that we need for our growing. We'll go land somewhere where there's ice, though. Alright. Now, do we need... What's our seed status here? Wow, we're down to 4 of each. Okay. We're going to need to do some seeding here. I think that's what we're going to do now. Let's go with 10 of those, and 10 of those, and 10 of those, 10 of those. I gotta load up with some seeds. I mean, we got plenty of food, so not too worried. Yeah, the ore facility, that's definitely going to be a next stop because Mr. Truck's there. We're going to pick up Mr. Truck. Can't be leaving him behind, even though I don't know that I can carry the extra weight. But we can always deal with that. Like, yeah. All right. Okay, well, yeah, we've got a little bit of leftovers down there, but that's okay. I don't really care about that as much. Alright, so let's get things on. We are on, and let's get to convert to ship. That sounded ominous. I really gotta fix that whole landing gear problem back there, though. That's what I really need to fix at some point. Alright, let's go check out the ore facility. Oh yeah, power struggle for sure. Alright. Here we go. Got 24 minutes. That's fine. Ah, the sounds, man, the sounds. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, it kind of brings me, it makes me think a little, kind of steampunky a little bit. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, like that movie John Carter, you know, that kind of thing a little bit. Except not quite as smooth and cool looking. It's more like snapped on kind of thing, but that's all good. It does the trick, you know? Hey, she flies, and that's what matters. Yeah, it's a little bit of a power struggle to try to get maximum thrust up, but the goal here is that she can fly. She's got enough lift for weight. And once we get over to this ore facility, there's a lot of material there. I am very confident that we probably could finish this entire series right there with that ore facility's materials. Now, the only thing is I'm concerned that I don't remember exactly if the if there's any live weapons there. I don't think so, because I got blown to... I still can't believe that thing. I freaking got blown in the air and then shot down. Which reminds me, there are some... Ooh, up, let's go. Maximum thrust, dude. Maximum thrust. Oh, man. So we are not flying too well with this now. Whoa, whoa. Easy, 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 easy. Level out, level out. Alright, what do we got? Why are we going backwards? Let's rotate. Let's rotate and slow ourselves down. What is going on here, guys? What in the world just happened? The ground came up to meet us. Are we not supposed to go to that ore facility? Is that what we got going on? Or are we just having an issue with that mountain there? I think we're having an altitude issue here. Let's get up here. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go around. Take this lowland area here a little bit. I think it got too thin. Yeah, Clang is not happy with us at the moment. Yeah, we need a drill on this thing. So we can just come over an ice area and just do some mining straight up. I'm seeing the patch of green down there and I know that's gotta be ice. What is our ice status anyway? We're still good. Oh, looks like we got a salvage yard over there. I still am mystified at how these pirates are so freaking neutral with us, but that's okay. When you can't go over the mountain, we'll just go around it. We need lights. Oh my goodness, we need light. It's dark. Wow. But look at that. Look at that skyline though, man. I'm not liking really how dark the landscape's gotten, man. Uh-oh. I feel like we're drifting again. You know what I think we're gonna do, guys? It's too damn dark to fly anymore. We can't get enough altitude to do this. Something's loose. I don't know what's loose. But something is loose, guys. Why am I rotating so fast? and slowing down. I don't understand. Ah, it's so damn dark, man. I feel like we're gonna crash. I really am getting that feeling, that vibe of we're like gonna crash or something, you know? I want to try to level us out, and I want to try to. I feel like we're still just kind of drifting along, and I don't know what's going on. I want to slow down, but I also feel like we got to slow down. So let's just go ahead. We're gonna just drift along. Hopefully, if we can come to a stop, then we're gonna go ahead and go to station keeping mode. If we can bring it to a 0 stop. Alright, let's go to... Okay, we're at station keeping mode now, so I know we're not going anywhere. We're 102 meters up, which is absolutely okay. Hey Bob, this is hair raising. How did you do? You do okay? Alright. Yeah, this, it's... I feel like we're listing at an angle here. Not liking that too much. But what I really want to know is what in all of creation is lying around loose, and I think I know what it is. But we're going to find out for sure here. Hey Jim, what's going on, man? Why are we listing? What is loose up here? I think it might be... Is it the battery? No. What in the hell? Huh. Small grid, bottom right, plane. You mean there's something here that's loose? Oh, something downstairs, huh? Well, let's go downstairs and see what we got. Something's loose. Small grid panel Oh! Thank you. That's... Jeez, how is that little dinky thing causing so much noise? Man, I really need to pitch us up so we're flat and level. Because this is not flat and level. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where'd you go? Where are you? It was over here somewhere. Where did that thing go? I think it went overboard. It's probably over here somewhere. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. I really need to level out this setup. But without the light, it's hard to see to be able to do that. But, you know what I think I want to do? I think I want to get the rest of these things, even though we're in hover mode right now, I want to get those things done. You know, get these the rest of these engines in place. So let's go ahead and go to production, and our survival kit we can do stuff with. And so I'm gonna grab those in a minute. We're gonna go 200 on the motors and get some more motors in play. And then we're gonna get these remaining engines up and running. It's gonna give us a little extra thrust, which is good. And maybe we can have better station keeping. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Jim. Good job. Oops. Okay. Alright, that gives us more vertical thrust. That's got more vertical thrust. Alright, that gives us our side thrust. And that gives us side thrust, okay. Almost. That almost gives us our... Make sure we got that. Yep, side thrust there. Okay, side thrust, forward thrust, okay. We got all the thrust vectors in place. We just have a few more vertical thrust to go, which I think might add a little bit to it. And plus, let's get this in place too. But we need those, actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna drink my cola. Yummy, yummy. The only time I ever drink cola is in this game. I don't drink it in real life. I haven't drank a cola in, what, about 5 years? I don't remember what they taste like, honestly. Alright, let's go down here to the survival kit. Okay, now, alright. So we're working on this side here then. Okay. That needs large tubes. That needs... Basically, we're all just tubey on these. I want to get this infrastructure in place before I begin the construction of the orbital ship so that we can begin harvesting a bunch of material. I'm still on the fence about Mr. Truck, guys. I'm seriously contemplating attaching a drill where that connector where I would hook up Mr. Truck, only because it might be kind of cool to be able to do a you know, do a drilling from above. But we could do the same thing with Mr. Truck though too. Okay. And good. We're getting there. We need more large tubes though, but we'll get there. Alright, now the thruster in place. We've got one thruster left to get the maximum amount of thrust that we want it to have. This is my concern right here. My batteries are really low, like really low. But we do have some good reactor power going on. However, we really should get these guys up and running too. Add some more power to the situation. Again, we're gonna need some ice for that. I'm telling you guys, it's just a real balance in this game when you're trying to figure this stuff out. It really is. I want to go ahead and get these up and running. Well, not quite running. I want to get them ready because we do need small tubes for them. Alright, well, I think we've done all we can do at this point, except wait for additional, you know, we can wait for additional motors. It's only 30, we need 110. So that leads me to think of a couple things. First of all, I really want to get this thing leveled out. I mean, it does not feel very level at all. But on the wow, that is just beautiful. It's just so dark out there, guys. I mean, man, it is just so dark. But I think that if we took the flyer over, we could probably get in there, but if we took the flyer, I don't know, we wouldn't be able to visually see the weapon systems either, and that's going to be a problem. Yeah. We're only a kilometer away. Wow. We very nearly made it. Alright, this is what we're going to do, guys. I want to check something really quick. What's the range on between GAT and interior turret? Okay, so the range 600 meters, okay. And then for a GAT, aha. Oh, 600 meters for the ones on the flyer. Dang. See, if we got our ship over there, the patchwork airship, we could range those weapons a lot better. Man, I really want to just try to get over there. Ah, this sucks, man. Man. Sandstorm, huh? Alright. So do we have spotlights on this thing? We do not. We don't have any kind of lights on it at all. And we probably should get some armor plating in place too. Because I'm pretty sure if we fly that over there, it's going to be a problem. You know, ow! Ow, 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 dude! Ow, what the hell? Ah, bad air, man. That is not making me happy. Hmm. 120 meters. And the skyline is like right up on that. Uh-oh, what do we got down there on the left? Oh, we got both of those lined up on each other. Lovely. Alright, so... Sandstorm even, guys. This is like... really, like, messing with things. Like, just... yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. I can't believe we're gonna try this in a sandstorm. Like, dude, really? I mean, look at that visibility. How in the world am I gonna even go anywhere with that? I mean, look. That's just like, dude, how? Alright, guys. Well, I guess, wow. Okay, let's get some flatbread and yeah. I still honestly can't believe it. I want to take the flyer up, but I don't know that it'll be helpful. Because the flyer's GATs run the same distance as the other does. So I don't know how that's going to play out as far as engaging. I'm pretty sure that if we tried to go in there, we'll be within range of those smaller turrets. I don't know that we don't really have armor plating on it, so I wonder if I can, well, we're too far away. Well, I don't want to crash, but I think that we kind of need to try to get a little closer. And with the extra thrust we got, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. Do we have our, I don't know that that's going to be enough, but let's give it a shot. Almost. We need 11 more and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I mean, we could call it an episode, but I don't want to necessarily call it an episode, guys. Now we're drifting again. It's the wind. Yeah, it's like, it's got to be the wind. We rotate in place, we start drifting. And I think right now, Yeah, look. Right now, our thrusters are holding. Our station keeping right now. I think that's what it is. Alright, Matthew. Have a great night. Thanks for popping in, though. I appreciate it. We're going to be wrapping up this episode here pretty soon anyway, so... We're going to move forward just a bit. Okay, we're going to get within range. Which is so weird. I drift if I rotate, but if I come in at it from an angle... Alright, we're 700 meters away. We're going to go ahead, convert the station again, and this time we're going to see if we... I don't think I'll be able to see anything in this darkness, but I don't know. We might be able to. So we want the starboard side weapon system, so let's go ahead and bring us to the starboard side. Probably starboard side forward would be the probably the best one. So let's come small stuff. There we are. Starboard forward Gatling gun. All right, bring it down. Bring it over. Okay, so we are definitely right there. Alright, so it looks like we can see... Okay, there's our friendly neighborhood vehicle. There should be a turret out here somewhere. I think we got it. Alright, that takes care of that turret. There's another turret on the other side, but I don't think that's going to be that much of a problem. So I think we could actually get away with getting Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna call it an episode for this episode. And next episode, we are moving in on that facility. We're going to recover our vehicle, Mr. Truck, and we are going to go in there and we're going to strip that sucker down. But here's the trick. We may have to be kind of snipery about it with our GATs and just kind of strafe and get that other weapon system out of the way. So yeah, so much more to come. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I'll see you again next time on Escape from Pertam. But before I go, we need a picture of this. Wow, that's a view, man. That is one heck of a view.